What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City video. Today we're going to be doing the preview of the game between Manchester City and Atletico Madrid in the Champions League. That's right, Tuesday, April 5th, 2022 at the Etihad Stadium. It's Manchester City taking on Atletico Madrid in the Champions League quarter-final first leg. One of many big games coming up here for Manchester City. But before I crack on with this video, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, want to help to support my channel, then do subscribe. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. Social media links, they're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. My email also in the description below too. If you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries, leave a thumbs up as well if you do enjoy this video, aiming for 100 likes. And also let me know your thoughts in the comments below, including your score and team prediction for this game. Lastly, this video is sponsored and is brought to you by OneFootball. This video is brought to you by OneFootball. If you want to download the OneFootball app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of my description, which will take you forward to where you can download this app. The OneFootball app is extremely useful if you are a huge football fan just like me. It provides you with the latest footballing news, transfer news, and the latest videos as well. It is one source of information of where I get my transfer news from. It also allows you to see the latest scores with what's happening in the footballing world. If you just click on a game, including any Manchester City game, it will not only bring up the latest team news, but it will also bring up the latest statistics and keep you up to date with everything happening in that game. If you want to download this app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of the description to stay up to date. Thank you very much to OneFootball for sponsoring this video. Let's crack on then with this preview. Big game here. Manchester City are the home team. We need a good result to take to Spain in 8 days' time after this match. A good result, in my opinion, is any win here for Manchester City. Do remember there are no away goals anymore, so that doesn't matter. So we're just focusing on a result, and to me a good result is a win. Now Atletico Madrid, they're going to want a good result as well, something that they can work with going into their game in the second leg in Madrid in front of home stadium, in front of their home fans. They'll regard anything but a loss really as a really good result for them, and if they are to lose this game, they'll want to keep it as narrow and as tight as possible. They'll want to keep it to within one goal. So I think if Manchester City can win this game by more than one goal, then that puts us in a truly solid position going into an away game in Madrid next week. Now Atletico, they're not the most free scoring, high attacking team. They're a well organised, well drilled, difficult team to beat. They knocked out Manchester United in the last 16. They drew in Madrid in the first leg. That's job done for Manchester United. And then Atletico come over to Manchester and go and beat Manchester United, showing that they are no mugs. They're a quality team with quality players and organised and being led by a great manager in Diego Simeone. Obviously, love him, hate him, no matter what your opinion is, he is a very good manager who will do everything in his power to try and send Atletico Madrid through by any means necessary. That's what Manchester City are going up against here. So if Manchester City want to make it to the semi-final of the Champions League, we're going to have to go toe-for-toe here with an excellent team from La Liga. We're going to have to play to the very, very best of our capabilities to go through, because if we don't, and Atletico sense any weakness with Manchester City, they will smell that out and they'll exploit it. So Manchester City need to be having two high quality games here. First, the 90 minutes at the Etihad Stadium. Hopefully the fans will all turn up with loud voices, make it a real fortress out there, really motivate the players, and we can go out there and get a win and get a really good result heading into next week's second leg in Madrid. Now Atletico currently sitting in third in La Liga, 12 points behind their rivals Real Madrid with 8 games to play. They're not catching them, so Champions League here is a good chance for success for Atletico Madrid this season. They have the chance to set up a Madrid derby in the semi-final. The winner of this tie will face the winner of the Real Madrid or Chelsea tie in the semi-final. So you could have an all-Madrid semi-final, you could have an all-English semi-final, or we could be seeing a repeat of what we had a couple of seasons ago with Manchester City taking on Real Madrid. Now, where are the Atletico dangers? Well, So let's start off in goal. Oblak, quality goalkeeper. We're going to have to do something extra special to beat him. We're going to have to be extra clinical in front of goal. He's a quality goalkeeper, so goals aren't just going to come about. I would be very, very surprised if there's any gaffes. Manchester City are going to have to earn their goals in this game. Looking at their defence, Atletico's strong points here. Well organised, well drilled. They know what they're doing. They know how to keep teams out. They know how to keep clean sheets. They're going up against Spanish teams week in, week out, who play a very similar system to what Manchester City do. I would say, though, that Manchester City play that system of high quality. We're led by Pep Guardiola with some of the best players in the world, and Atletico Madrid, it's a different ball game here in the Champions League with 2 one-off games. Anything can happen, so we'll have to wait and see. But they've got former City man Stefan Savic starting at centre-back. We could well see Sime Vrsalijko. I butchered his name, I apologise. He goes at right back. We could be seeing a former Manchester City target in Renan Lodi starting on the left somewhere. He could slot in at left back, could be playing on the left wing as well. Marcus Llorente and Kondogbia in the middle. Could be seeing Thomas Lemar potentially starting this game. It could be Carrasco instead. We could see former Liverpool man Luis Suarez starting in attack. I'm expecting to see him on the bench and coming off the bench if Atletico need him to try and make something happen. That's if something isn't happening in attack for them. Now, to me, Atletico's main danger and Manchester City's weakness going into this game would be our high line that we play and how that can be exploited by quick attackers like Antoine Griezmann, like Joao Felix. Manchester City are interested in signing Joao Felix in the summer, so he's on display here for Manchester City to have a real good look at him. And if Manchester City want to go through to the semi-final over the next 180 minutes, we're going to have to keep Luis Suarez, Antoine Griezmann and Joao Felix quiet, because if we don't, then this is going to be a very difficult tie. It could be a very long 180 minutes here for Manchester City. Atletico are going to keep things tight. Manchester City, it's up to us to try and exploit and break them open. Now, ideally, we want to be taking the lead in this game. That's what we need to do. We go behind. This Atletico team are very difficult to break open, and if they get hold of something and Manchester City are chasing a game at any point in this tie, then that's very, very difficult. And also, Atletico's got quality attacking players there. If they're chasing a goal, they're more than capable of getting that goal. So we need to, if the opportunity is there to be put away, they need to be put away. If there's an opportunity out there for us to score 2, 3, 4 goals in this game at the Etihad, we need to go and do that. Now, Manchester City, we knocked out Sporting Club de Portugal in the last 16, smacking them in Lisbon before bringing them back to Manchester and then just getting a disappointing draw. We was already through. We was pretty sloppy though that day at the Etihad, and we can't afford to be doing that in this tie at any one point. We've got to be at 100%. Now, City are battling on all fronts here. This is a massive game. We've got another massive game coming up at the weekend on Sunday against Liverpool, a potential Premier League decider, that one, sandwiched between this game and that game. Then we go to Atletico for the away match for the second leg of this tie. And then we follow it up with another game against Liverpool in the FA Cup at Wembley. So we've got a massive 2 weeks here, season defying, the biggest 2 weeks that we've got of the season. These 2 weeks decide if Manchester City are to have a successful season or not. There's lots of energy that's going to be required. Lots of different players are going to be suiting different games. I'll speak about that in my team prediction in just one moment, but I think that squad rotation could well be key here, and everybody needs to be on it when they're given that opportunity to either start or come on off the bench. Now, in terms of team news, no Ruben Dias. He's probably not going to be back for maybe another 10 days or so for Manchester City. We're probably not going to have Cole Palmer available for selection here either. Kyle Walker is suspended, serving his third and final suspension for Manchester City here heading into this game. He will be available for the second leg after stupidly getting sent off against RB Leipzig in our last group game, serving a 3-game ban. That's done and dusted after this game. Now, in terms of what to expect from this game, if I'm Manchester City, I'm going very tactical. Lots of movements, lots of ball exchanges. Stretch that pitch, look for the space, move, and move. Atletico will be happy for us to have the ball, move it sideways, cross balls into the box, because they're going to deal with that every single day of the week. Atletico Madrid are used to running. They will not tire. So Manchester City, when we get given opportunities, which I'm expecting to be pretty few and far between, they need to go. It's as simple as that, because if we don't, I'm confident that Atletico will. So I want us to go through, so we need to be on it. Now, I'm going to pop up my team prediction. I'm going to talk you through this. I'm going for Ederson in goal, Cancelo at right back. I'm going for Stones and Laporte as our 2 centre-backs. And I think the big call is who's going to go in at left back. It could be Laporte in at left back and Ake in at centre-back. I'm going for Ake in at left back. And I'm going for that because it allows Cancelo to cut into the middle and get a bit of creativity, either out on the right wing or cutting into the middle. And we can go with a back 3, Stones, Laporte and Ake. As long as the players are cutting into space and limiting Atletico's space when they're looking to try and break away on the counter-attack, then that serves us really well. So I'm going for Ake going in at left back with Stones and Laporte. Zinchenko's the other option for Manchester City. It'll be a risk to go with him considering he hasn't had too much game time. Ake put in a very good performance against Burnley at the weekend, so I'd go with him, but that's just my opinion. Now I'm going for Rodri, Bernardo Silva and Ilkay Gundogan to be our midfield 3. Gundogan had a very good game against Burnley and to me could be very important when it comes to potentially going through to the Champions League semi-final. And to me, I'm going for a similar formation and tactic here that what served Manchester City so well in the Champions League last season, which is putting De Bruyne as our striker, as our false 9. He can drop deep. Gundogan, Bernardo, Rodri are all there to cover. We've got a back 3, Stones, Laporte and Ake to help out. Cancelo can cut into the middle as well. So that's what I would go for. I'm going for Riyad Mahrez on one wing and Phil Foden on the other. Creativity there. These are the players I'm looking towards Manchester City potentially getting goals. Like I said, it is pretty similar to how we played in the Champions League knockout phases last season. We've got Fernandinho, Zinchenko and Mbete, Egan Riley, who could all start on the bench and help Manchester City defensively. Offensively, we've got Jack Grealish, Gabriel Jesus, who I wouldn't rule out starting in this game, but if he does, who drops out, and Raheem Sterling. Raheem Sterling, I just don't think there's going to be too much space, so I don't think this game will suit him. I think the 2 games we've got against Liverpool will suit Sterling more, particularly that one at Wembley when there's going to be a little bit more space for him. Atletico, they sit very tight and very deep. They're a lot different to how Liverpool play, and I think Sterling would suit against Liverpool, who will give you space, and Atletico, who aren't. And to me, Foden and Mahrez, they're technically more gifted with their feet, and they know how to create and what they need to do and moving the ball into space. So that's what I would go for, but we'll have to wait and see. Sterling did get 2 assists against Burnley, so I won't be surprised to see him start. We'll see. But in terms of my score prediction, I'm going for a pretty narrow game here. I don't think there'll be that many goals. I think you'll see a lot of huffing. My head's telling me 1-1 for a score prediction, and then try and utilise having a little bit more creativity and open space in Madrid next week. My heart say Manchester City can win this game, who can sneak a winner and win this game by 2-1. My betting tip, I'm going for both teams to score, and I'm predicting here, if I was to go for a goal any time, I can see Manchester City getting a penalty, and if Mahrez is starting, I'm going for him to score. So if he starts, I'm going for Manchester City to score. I reckon it would be via the penalty spot. If I had to have a look at Atletico's team and who might get a goal for them, it's difficult. I mean, you'd expect it to be maybe one of their attackers. I can sense if one of their midfielders fancies getting forward and scoring a goal, it could well be one of them. But I don't know who's going to start in their midfield for them, because they do like to rotate it around a little bit. It could be a Carrasco goal, could be a Kondogbia deciding to get forward, it could be a Llorente. We'll have to see. Yeah, I'm going for 1-1. 2-1, my heart is telling me that Manchester City will win this game. What would be amazing is City winning this game by 3 or 4 goals, because that big win allows us then to rotate next week in Madrid, sandwiched between 2 big games against Liverpool. That's the dream. Realistically though, I just want a good result, and a good result is winning this game, so Atletico have got work to do next week in Madrid. But at the end of the day, after these 90 minutes, it is only half time. So let's go. Love European nights at the Etihad. It's a shame this isn't the second leg. There'd be a big rocking atmosphere, but there we go. I still hope that everyone will get all behind the lads. There's still some last minute tickets available for anyone that wants to head down to the Etihad and go and see 2 quality teams do battle here in the Champions League quarter-final. Anyone heading to the game, do enjoy yourself. I'm going to be heading to the game, so there is going to be no live stream on Tuesday night for you guys, unfortunately, but I will be doing a match vlog which will be up on Wednesday sometime. We'll have to see how tired I am for that to happen. It's frantic out there, but I'll be honest, I wouldn't have it any other way, and anyone tuning in from around the world, do hope you enjoy yourselves, and fingers crossed it's a Manchester City victory, a good positive result heading into the big Liverpool game and and the potential of Manchester City progressing to the Champions League semi-final. So there we go, that's been the video. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy this video, leave a thumbs up so I know that you enjoyed this video. 100 likes, that's the aim. Any help towards that would be much appreciated. Also, don't forget as well to leave your thoughts in the comments below, including your score and team prediction for this game. Subscribe as well if you're new around here. Press that red button, press the bell and put your push notifications on. 25k subscribers is the aim. We're now less than 300 subscribers away from 23,000 subscribers. So if you haven't already, then do subscribe. Also, don't forget as well to go and check out my social media links. They're in the description below, sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. My email also in the description below too. If you want to hit me up for any sponsorship for any videos or any general business enquiries, then do go and check out today's video sponsor, OneFootball. All details in the description. Thank you very much to them for sponsoring this video. They keep these videos coming for you guys, so I'd appreciate any interaction towards that. It's a free app to download. It's a brilliant football app, the best footballing app out there in my opinion. So go and download it using my link in the description, and I'll see you all again very soon for the next Manchester City video. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. Peace. Ciao for now.